Mercury has once again entered into the dreaded retrograde. Now, if you're like me, I've noticed, at least over the past 2 years, every time this seems to happen, my life seems to get turned upside down. Beyond the implications of what that can do in our lives, I want to look at what does that tell us about, again, who we are and how vulnerable and susceptible we are to influence from the outside. Hi, Truth Seekers, Dennis Snappy II with Sixth Sense Media, and from what I'm being told about this current retrograde, it will impact our relationships, present and past, and can screw up communication. So you may want to be careful if you receive that late night text from your ex out there. I've noticed for me, depending on what retrograde it's supposed to affect, though, it tends to mess with me over the last 2 years. Personally, it's just been a lot of brain fog, a lot of stress, and a lot of confusion. And I've always noticed this now, going back about 2 years. As retrograde ends, it's like the weight, I wake up one day and the weight is lifted. Despite meditating, focusing, I struggle with it, I'm not going to lie. So I'm trying some new things, being a little bit more aware and prepared of it. And it's not like, oh, I see this coming and I'm mentally creating this. It's, why are things so hard lately? And then I happen to check something and I see, oh, well, we're in retrograde for a week. That explains it. So why am I bringing this up? Again, back to food for the Archons, because I think what's in there is so important. What I'm looking at is, who are we? And what has influence over us? We looked at this electromagnetic field that's connected to us, it's connected to the earth, it's connected to the sun, it's connected to the universe. Now, we are born with, what I'm getting is some kind of frequency, a harmony that's significant to us based on when we're born, that's imprinted on the other energies in the universe around us, which could explain why when certain planets are in different positions in the universe surrounding us, they have varying impacts on us, our lives, our physiology, so many different things. It's just a reminder that we are vulnerable to a lot of these energies and influences that are out there. And it should, again, cause us to take pause and say, well, who are we? But if we can be more open to that understanding, we can better prepare for that. As we know, I know the Maya calendar had different understandings of these cycles. They had multiple cycles, wheels within wheels within wheels. If we can understand these energetic cycles, we can better prepare for them and better address them. Instead of being victims to these energies that are out there, we can learn to work with them and ride that wave instead of fighting against the current. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. How do you cope with Mercury in retrograde? What are some things that you do or that you are currently doing in order to address these energetic shifts that go on? In addition, I want to throw a shout out to my crypto viewing buddies at the Crypto Viewing team, cryptoviewing.com, patreon.com/cryptoviewing. This is fascinating. I hope you're still with me here. And important. Edward Riordan, along with some of the other viewers on the team, Dick Allgire, Dad Smith, what they're doing every month, what the team does is the viewers go in and they look at the next month's current events. Now, because we've been doing this consistently, what we're finding is that their monthly predictions have a span of about 30 to 90 days. In April, Edward made a prediction, and I believe some of the other viewers had it as well. I'm addressing Edward's right now because Dick Allgire released this on his channel and have the link to it below. He predicted an earthquake, and he predicted it affecting a baseball stadium. Dick Allgire does a great breakdown of Edward's prediction and the corresponding media footage that follows. Now, we know that the earthquakes have been going on in California. Our viewers have been seeing this in quite a few sessions coming down the line. What does that mean for us? Number one, it means that there is this ability out there to predict and prepare for things that may be coming. Now, right now, we're working with a handful of viewers that are making predictions for the entire world. Scale that down to your own community, because remote viewing, as we talked about in a previous episode, is something that anybody can learn to do. It just takes a lot of practice, time, and dedication. So look for that at the Crypto Viewing page. I obviously have the links here, I have the links below, and you can check that out and check those predictions coming out every month to see what they're doing, so you can stay just enough ahead of what may be coming down the pike, because there's a lot of changes coming on, my friends. And lastly, I put up for pre-order. It's available now. If you want a signed copy of Food for the Archons, check the link below or go to sixthsensemedia.net/archons and you can get a signed copy by me of Food for the Archons. That's all the time I have, my friends. Remember to never stop questioning, keep an open mind, and let your intuition be your guide. Thanks for watching.